The internet for the past 2 days has been buzzing about this Emdee Tiamiyu who went on BBC and just exposed everything. And it corresponded with the time that the announcement of a UK government cancelling students from bringing their dependents. Now, everyone is blaming this guy, and it seemed like he was the reason why has happened. Let's be realistic. People have been making YouTube videos of how to come to this country for years, especially the new people that came into the UK. Everyone is just running their mouths. There's no way just these guys, YouTuber interview would have made the UK government come to this decision. This decision that the UK government has made has been brewing for a few years now. Now, the reason why I can't understand why this guy will come out and say this is because, yes, we all know that everybody comes to whatever country, especially the UK, from whatever African country or whatever developed country to better their life. And we all have ways to get there. And a lot of people are saying these things on YouTube, which it just seems like you're opening the fowl's nyash. But for this guy, a lot of things have been coming out about Emdee Tiamiyu, which is there's been videos of him doing a skit while he was in Nigeria. He was a police officer in Nigeria before he came to the UK. Even when he got to the UK, he's been making YouTube videos about how to relocate to different countries and how to relocate to UK. Now, this guy is an hustler. So he's looking for fame. He's looking to make it anyway, anyhow, especially through the media, by the nature of him doing skits and then coming into the country and doing YouTube video thanks to free internet. That is why I think that while he was doing the interview, it just got into his head. You know, sometimes when you get to a place, have you ever been to a place where you didn't expect to be and you're just running your mouth? I think he was just running his mouth, but he did not use wisdom to do it. And his actions for the past 2 days, he did a apology video and then he went on Freeze live video and he was apologizing, and then because somebody was supporting him, he then said he didn't have anything to apologize. It's been going back and forth, and you really can see that he wasn't really thinking, he wasn't using wisdom, because at the end of the day, there's a better way to say these things. When they interview you, he just wanted to run his mouth. See, Nigerians are family oriented, so there's no way you would leave the country and you will not want to bring your family. And this dependent visa is for your immediate family. People are not coming to the country and then bringing their extended cousins. It's usually your spouse and your children. Why would you travel to a country and not want to be with your family? That's the whole essence of coming in as a student and bringing your family. Now, part of the things that I heard he was saying was nobody, the Nigerians can afford £15,000. I know a lot of people that came in as a student and they paid this money. Nigerians have money. I don't know what part of Nigeria is living. Oh, yes, some Nigerians don't have that much money, but some Nigerians have the money. Even the Nigerians that don't have the money, they scrub the money together because Nigerians always try to improve themselves. And part of improving yourself is going to another country to study. We have seen many Nigerians that have finished their study, brought in their dependents, and they have used what they studied to work. We have seen many Nigerians that maybe haven't used what they studied to work, but they are contributing to this economy. That is what it should have said. Nigerians have family oriented, and there's no way a Nigerian would be in the country and not want to be with their family. You see Nigerians that didn't even come, that even came here on work permits, go back to Nigeria to support their family. We are made like that. That is our culture. We support our family. So it's not about coming here as a student to change your life. It is about when you come here as a student to improve your life, you have to bring your family, because we are a country that is family oriented, and that is what he should have said. Drop in the comment section what you think this guy should have said, what you think his motivations are. And do you support what he has said? Do you not support what he has said? And do you think it is the reason why the UK government has now put this restriction in place for students coming to Nigeria, coming to the UK, not being able to bring the dependent? How do you think this would affect the UK economy? Because we are all looking at it as people use students as a way forward to kind of just get into the country. But if you look at it very well, it's not really the best way. And UK is not exactly the best country to come in as a student with the intention of coming to stay back. Because after studying, what visa paths do you have? Whereas in places like Canada, you can apply legally for a residency. But if you come to the UK, you're spending so much money. International school fees is so much. You're looking at between 15,000 and 20,000 pounds. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money, and you can't work while you're a student. So, how do you maintain yourself? How do you maintain yourself if you don't have your family around? UK is a very lonely country. I know a lot of students have come here and have brought their family because they are lonely. There's no way a mother will come to study and leave their child in a different country. You want your children to be with you. You want your husband to be with you. That's the whole point of marriage. If you're separated from your spouse for 2 years, you can legally be divorced because of the separation. So why would you want to come into a country like UK and study and not want your family to be with you, not want your husband to be with you? If you're coming here, you're already spending so much money as a student. You're already spending so much money to maintain yourself, and you can't work to maintain yourself. Even if you've saved a lot while you're coming, you can't work to maintain yourself and still spend so much money to travel back and visit your family. Which is why this dependent visa is so important for people that are struggling. Schooling in a country like this is different from schooling in Nigeria. If you do your bachelor's degree in Nigeria and you come to the UK for master's, it's a different thing entirely. You're struggling with schoolwork, you're struggling with maintaining yourself, you're struggling with the loneliness. It is important to have your family with you to support you. And I believe that more than 30%, more than 50%, if I can be bold to say, of students that come into this country bring in their dependent for this, to support them while they're struggling to school, to support them and help them with this loneliness that this country brings with it. So drop in your comment section. Drop in the comment section and tell me what you think about this Emdee Tiamiyu that has gone on BBC and opened his big mouth and said what he shouldn't be saying. And he's being called Judas, he's being called a betrayer. What do you think? Is he a betrayer? Is he a Judas? Or is he just keeping it real? This is Fikayo Shukutu Ibadan. Thank you so much for listening to this video and watching this video. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye. Please remember to comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel where we talk about events going on in Africa, in UK, and everything about life.